Again. Hello there and welcome to the channel. I am the Motivated Miss W, otherwise known as Kate, and this is my fifth floss tube. It is February 25th, 2022, and today we're just gonna go over really quick because I don't have a lot of stuff to do. Well, yes and no. The usual amount. Whips, a bit of haul, and then plans. So my first whip was, well, I should stop here and just for a second explain. So the two numbers that were called for February for Whip Go were 5 and 17. These numbers corresponded to a project called Alien. I'm not going to show you it right now, but it's my Stitch Tax project, and the fabric did not come. Now, as a result of that, I decided to sub in two different numbers, and what I will do is when I finish those projects, those goals corresponding to those numbers, and when those numbers actually come up, I'll then revisit Alien when the time comes. The fabric is on its way, so I will be able to start on that when they come, especially given the numbers for this month do not correspond to that. So anyways, this is the first project I worked on. I did complete one half of this last month. It was a part, I guess, the part I completed, last month was the part with the leg, I hope, and then this time I completed the half that corresponds to the little yellow sash. This one is a Bella Filipina. It's called Fairy Transcendence, and I'm using the Harvest Moon fabric. I'm not sure of the maker again, but it is 28 count. And I'm comfortable with that, the count, basically. I tend to go either 28 count or 32 count. So that is Fairy Transcendence. Then I also, my other project, or my other Whip Go number that I selected to complete in lieu of, is a new start for Miss Dancing Flower. This is a Mirabilia pattern, and I'm doing on the Called Water Lily Witch Hilt fabric, 32 count, nothing special. So that's that. And then I also for this month completed the February installment for the Modern Folk Embroidery Mystery Sal. This one I'm really enjoying. To a certain extent, I wish I had selected a different combination, a little bit of the fabric and floss. I'm using the Dark Sugar Plum 32 count from Mystic Fabrics, and it is on, and I'm using 3853 in terms of the floss. I am not changing up the floss color, but as I'm stitching it, I do notice that it is a little easier to see, as I guess some of the modeling from the fabric is being disguised by the stitches, which is interesting. I look forward both to the March installment, which will be part of my plans for March, and as well as the April one, where I will finally be able to put in the name I'm wanting to put on there, which is different than the called for in the pattern. I will, when the time comes, probably in my late April installment of Flosstube, announce the significance and what the name is. Okay, so that's that. Now, for haul, this is a really quick video, yes. I haven't done a lot of shopping, mainly just getting, you know, little things that I need to complete projects at my local LNS, the Craft Connection, but I am part of Mystic Fabrics Fabric of the Month Club. I honestly love it. It's a fun thing to do, and I get stuff I wouldn't necessarily find at my local LNS, which is great. This month's fabric was atypical. It's a 32 count opal, and it has some modeling. It's sort of a reddish brown color. Now that I kind of look at it, there's some very light pinks, some very light brown, beige, I guess you would say. And it's just very soft and delicate. I've been thinking about what I'm going to use this for, and if I don't get a green fabric from Mystic Fabric of the Month, the Mystic Fabric of the Month Club, I may use it to complete Hawk Run Hollow next year. What I'm kind of thinking of doing, if I do a blackout of my Whip Go board, what I plan to do is to do the 12 by 12 12 new starts for New Year's Eve, over 12 hours this year, if it becomes a thing. I am not intending to start anything between now and then. But saying that, I'm kind of getting itchy to sort of even start up my my Whip Go 2023 board as I'm completing things, kind of noticing where I am in the completion process for various projects. And it's sad because we're only 4 squares in right now, regardless of whether you were able to get things done. So I think I've really gone over this, more or less. We're now going into my plans. My plan, really, the numbers for Whip Go for March were 15 and 21. Both correspond to Miss Dancing Flower. What I will do is my goal for each square is to complete a section, and I will select those sections randomly by arbitrarily assigning numbers to the adjacent sections to what I've already completed, which is kind of the center portion, and then yeah, complete whatever comes up thanks to random.org. That's kind of how I do it with any of my projects. Just work section by section and figure it out. So so I'm going to be working two sections on that, and then of course there is the Modern Folk Embroidery 2022 Sal. I'm excited to see the other half of the crown and what other motifs are on that section. I'm not looking forward to doing the border. I don't know what it is about sampler borders that don't agree with me, but they really don't. So there's that. Now, a little unexpected, but it comes to mind, just like market coming up. I haven't seen a lot that I'm really loving, except Lila's Lila Studios spring Quaker release, and that is awesome. I really hope I can get it. I'm not sure I will. But yeah, so that's really it for me today. If you enjoy this video, please like it, subscribe, comment down below if you have any questions, and yeah, we'll see you next month, end of March. I believe that will be something, well, it honestly doesn't matter. I try to do the last Friday of the month always. Anyways, have a great day, guys. Thank you very much. Bye.